Simplify radical expressions involving addition and subtraction. So, square root of 12 plus square root of 75. First we need to simplify each piece because we can't do what we do with multiplication. We can't just combine the two things inside. It's not 75 plus 12 is 87, square root of 87. It doesn't work that way. So, we first say, well, this one breaks down to become 2 square roots of 3. This one breaks down to become 5 square roots of 3. Now that they have the same thing under the square root, it's kind of like 2x plus 3x. It's the same idea. We have 7 of these square root of 3's. Negative square root of 63t plus 3 square root of 28t, assuming t is bigger than or equal to 0, simplifies to be negative 3 square root of 7t plus, this one can also simplify to be 12 square root of 7t. Now that they have the same thing under the square root, 12 minus 3 makes 9 square roots of 7t. Six square root of 7 minus 2 square roots of 3. These can't be simplified, and they're not the same under the square root, therefore cannot be subtracted. Or simplified further. So let's do a couple more. What if I have the cube root of 2,000 minus 4 times the cube root of 128? Using a rule of simplifying, this becomes 30 cube root of 2 minus 16 cube root of 2. By pulling out what number comes out 4 times. Since they have the same thing under the cube roots, I can say 30 minus 16 leaves me with 14 of these cube root of 2's. Fourth root of a to the 5th b cubed plus the 4th root of 81 ab to the 7th. This first one simplifies to be 5a 4th root of ab cubed plus 3b 4th root of ab cubed. So this means I have 5a plus 3b 4th root of ab cubed. Since I can't combine these two things together, which this is a 5. I have the cube root of 128, t to the 4th, minus 2 square roots of 72t cubed. Now ultimately, we already know off the bat, because this is a 2 and this is a 3, we cannot combine them, but what we can do is simplify what's inside. So this one would simplify to be 4t cube root of 2t minus 12t square root of 2t. These still can't be combined even though they have the same thing under their radical, because this is a 2 and this is a 3. They're different powers, so they aren't comparable. Okay, 2 last examples. So say for example, I have 5 square root of 5 all over square root of 45 minus 4 square root of 28 over 9. Well, first off, we know that these can be simplified to be 5 square root of 5 over, bottom one becomes 3 square roots of 5 minus 4 times square root of 9 is 3, square root of 28 is 2 square roots of 7. So these cancel, and I get 5/3 minus 8 square roots of 7 over 3, which is 5 minus 8 square roots of 7 over 3. Since they have the same denominator, I can add subtract the fractions together. Last example, 6 times the cube root of 16 over x to the 12th plus 7 times the cube root of 9 over x to the 9th. Well, that's 6 times cube root of 16 is 2 cube root of 2. X to the 12th cube root is x to the 4th. Cube root of 9 doesn't simplify. Cube root of x to the 9th becomes x to the 3rd. So what I can get is 12 cube root of 2 over x to the 4th plus 7 cube root of 9 over x to the 3rd. If I want them to have the same denominator, this one needs to be times by 1 more x to the top and bottom. So I get 12 cube root of 2 plus 7x cube root of 9 all over x to the 4th.